Well, hey there everyone. So this week we're going to be back sewing something. So for this week's project, I am very excited for what I'm going to be doing. And that is going to be the beginning Maid dress in Cinderella. So this has been on my list to make for quite a while. And I'm finally gonna do it. So one of the reasons I wanted to make this was because the materials for this dress are actually really easy to find, because you can generally find these like colors of material in bed sheets at a thrift store. So that's what I did, is I went to Goodwill as usual and I found some bed sheets. So pretty much it's just four colors. So you just need the light blue for the sleeves, which I used from the material that I used for the undershirt in the Little Mermaid dress. And then you just need a dark brown sheet and then a lighter brown sheet for the skirt, and then just like a white sheet for the apron. So that's pretty much all the materials that you need. So this, I like doing the beginning dresses like this because it's really easy to find the material in bed sheets. And since it's like supposed to be like a maid outfit, it doesn't need to be satin or anything special, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So for the top, basically what I'm gonna do, give my trusty old corset pattern and mark out the shape of this top. I am going to have a zipper for the back rather than most things, because I've seen this top done a couple of ways. I've seen it where it's a separate underneath blue shirt and then it's like a brown corset on top. But I think what I'm gonna do is like what most costume stores will do, is just make it all one dress rather than three separate components. So that's what I'm just gonna make it all one. So the sleeves are gonna be attached to the brown top and the bodice is going to be attached to the skirt, and it's all gonna be a dress. So the only thing separate is gonna be the apron. So yeah, once the material is all cut out, I'm just going to go ahead and iron them and then sew them together at the side seams and at the arms. And then I'm just gonna sew them right sides together along the back and the neckline. And then I'm gonna catch you back after all that. So once those are all sewn together, I'm going to go ahead and start on the sleeves. So again, it is that blue material that I used for the Little Mermaid dress. And I just need to cut two sleeves out of it, and then I can call it quits on the rest of that material. So pretty much I'm just going to cut out some generic sleeve shapes, and then I'm going to sew them onto this thing. And then later I'm just going to measure probably about to here for where I need to hem it, and then the sleeves will be done. Now for the bodice, I wanted it to be just a bit longer, so I ended up adding a little strip down at the bottom here. I was kind of contemplating making the top like separate from the skirt, but I think I'm just going to attach it all together in the end anyways. So I did just add a little strip just to give it a bit more length, otherwise the skirt would start like here rather than like here. So that's what I'm going to do for that, just a little fixer up. Then I'm just going to measure how much the shirt needs to be taken in for the zipper, and then I'm going to go ahead and attach the zipper. So it is going to be a long zipper, and I'm going to leave like this much at the end to attach to the skirt, so I'll fix that later and attach it to the skirt, which you'll see. So I'm going to catch you back after all that. Now finally is the skirt. So this is like a really big, I think it's like a king size sheet. So I'm pretty much just gonna cut the length of how much I want and then sew it, the one big panel together. And that's gonna be my massive rectangle because it's already big enough. So I don't need to like cut it and sew things together. I literally just need to sew it once and I have my skirt. So once that's all sewed together, I am just going to pin it to the top evenly around and then ruffle it as I go. And for the zipper, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to seam rip a bit of the bodice where the zipper is so that I can attach that skirt, and then later I will sew the zipper down onto the skirt and we will have a zipper and a skirt attached. So once that's all done, the last thing I need to do is pretty much just hem it, and then the whole dress is done. So for the apron, instead of making another one, I already have an apron from my bell dress. So it was just a tad bit long, so pretty much what I ended up doing was just folding it up and basting it so that I can take it out later, because I didn't want to permanently shorten this because it's for a different costume. So I just basted it shorter to work for this dress. So after that, everything is done. So I'm gonna see you in the final look. here it is. I think it turned out pretty good considering. I did kind of mess up this arm here, but that was other issues. But besides that, it was a pretty simple dress, pretty simple sew, so I think it turned out pretty good. I feel like if I had enough of this blue fabric, I would have made like a shirt and then a separate corset for it. But I literally only had enough to do sleeves, and it was like the perfect color for it, so I really wanted to use it for the sleeves. And then the rest I think turned out pretty good. Color matching wise, it turned out really good. The apron, after I shortened it, turned out better. I'll just end up taking out the basting. Like, I had to have it like this much just to get it to the right length. So that'll be fixed later. But yeah, I didn't do like the white like bonnet for my hair because I just didn't really feel like doing it. So besides that, I think it's pretty accurate to the animation. So yeah, let me know what other things you'd like me to do. There are a couple of other beginning dresses that I can make, because it doesn't take, you know, honestly, just bed sheets. This is all just bed sheets. So if I can find it in a bed sheet, then I can probably do it. So just let me know what else you would like to see. I don't have anything like crazy big on my list so far, so this is just kind of what we're dealing with. And I think it turned out pretty freaking cute. So yeah, let me know if you like this. Let me know what else you want to see. And I will try and see what I can do. So, anywho, if you liked what I did, go ahead and like and subscribe. I post most Saturdays, mostly at noon, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching!